What's good? What's good? Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Night Lounge, where the lights is low, the vibes is high, and nothing's off limits. I'm one of your hosts, the name Uno, and we're usually joined by Ocean Glapion, but he in Africa. He'll be back on Monday for sure. But today is a very special episode, as y'all can see. I'm here with my old podcast co-host, Garbage Time, Matthew Aaron. Dijon, Drew, and every Tuesday and Thursday we here bringing you unfiltered conversations, wild hot takes, red flag debates, and update you everything Lakers. Since there ain't no Laker game, my brothers, I'm gonna jump into it and I'm gonna ask y'all. Since this has been one of the most exciting playoffs that we've seen in a minute, um, I want y'all to tell me why it's been such a standout. If it's been a standout to y'all, I know to me it's been super standout, but I want y'all opinions on why you feel that the playoffs have been so fire. Matthew, we can start with you.
Yeah, I just think they are actually pretty fire. I'll say it's because it's a mix because you know how the physicality comes up in the playoffs anyways. That just happens, right? But I think that the matchups is what's made it really fire this year. Like not only the first round matchups, but the second round matchups. You got some of the older teams versus some of the younger teams, and then you got like very experienced teams going at it. You know, you look at the East and it's like teams that you kind of expected to be there, but then in the West, it's like, oh, it's up for grabs every year in the West. So I just think that it's kind of like that. The matchups is what's making it kind of like lit, like super lit.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. DJ, what you think?
Yeah, mainly, I think it's what make the playoffs so lit is the physicality. Also, how many different schemes there is in this playoffs. I feel like this is the first time we actually have young, old teams, and they all got their own little different schemes going on, their own different styles coming into the playoffs, and they all just kind of like um bringing that playoff energy as well. Um, they all just yeah, that's pretty much it. The physicality and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, what you think, Drew?
Nah, let's be real. All right, come on. Come on, man. Let's be real. Look, we didn't got back to the '90s in the playoffs. We didn't got back to the '90s. We're gonna amp up the physicality, and the game's been about get a bucket. And if you can't get a bucket, it's really showing now. As you can
Yeah.
see, currently we got one team shooting all that threes, all that narrative ball don't work in the playoffs. You got to actually get buckets in the playoffs because of physicality. Of course, you got the matchups, you got reoccurring matchups, you got some surprises, but really, to me, like refs ain't bailing people out. You got to go out there and like really get a bucket. And so all that talk of like, oh, the '90s, no, we done with the '90s. All that was all I heard all year. We done with the '90s. Then we see '90s ball come back, and now everybody's like, oh, this lit, this lit, this lit. Nah, it's always been that. If we could get back to like actually getting a bucket, then you get to actually see which teams actually can get buckets, which stars can get buckets, which stars can't really get buckets, and which teams rely on that narrative ball, or even which players rely on that like rely on the refs to bail them out
Yeah,
a lot.
listen.
So you seeing a lot more actual like get who could get a bucket.
I will say they let them dudes fight for real. Them
They
niggas
letting
fight.
them play.
They letting them
Them letting
play.
them play.
What has been, I guess, the biggest surprise, if there's been any surprises in this year's playoffs? I mean, I know the physicality is why it's been lit, but what is,
Mhm.
if there's been any surprises, if it's maybe matchups or players or series that you felt like uh, did something different than you thought it was going to be? What is something that sticks out to y'all? Drew, we can start with you.
Yeah, I got a few. And I'm gonna go a little bit different. I'm gonna go players. So there's two players. Julius Randle. he actually surprised me. I call him the bulliest. That's the bulliest Randall. He just out there to bully, but like I thought, because I think what the last time we seen him in the playoffs was like what 2 years ago with New York or something like that, and
Yeah,
or a couple years ago with New
Well, New
York, and it
York
was
did
just
it
like
last year, but he got hurt, right? He didn't play
yeah, but
last
he got hurt or
yeah,
something like
year.
that. But it was just like how is he gonna fit a system and like contribute to a system to actually help them go past like I mean nobody had them beating the Lakers. And I think a lot of it was because of nobody knew what type of player Julius Randle was gonna be. And he actually stepped up and like surprised a lot of people. So I'll say Julius Randle, and then of course I'm gonna say Tyrese Halliburton. A lot of people was doing all this talking, most overrated. He coming out there putting that to bed. He put that to bed.
Yeah, he
Uh,
hooping. He hooping.
he is nah,
He
he going
hooping.
crazy in the
He
off. But
hooping.
I think his game does fit the playoffs more than it fits like narrative ball, I guess, which what I call the regular season. All these like threes and layups, stuff like that. I think his game actually fits playing a little bit more physical. Um, and then like it also allows us to. I mean, you can see Indiana too. Like they're playing more physical, picking up full fouling. I mean, the refs ain't calling nothing. They just fouling, grabbing, talking smack, and it's like Tyrese Halliburton. You could tell he kind of fits that type of mold. So those would be the two players that for real like stand out to me.
What about you, DJ?
Yeah, for sure. Ty Halliburton. I was sure gonna show him some love. Guy and one of those people who be hating on Ty Halliburton. Tough. But
What the
that
hell?
team,
Hallie B.
What the
hey,
hell?
that team, to be honest, that team is just all around good. I don't think they stand out like great anywhere. They just all around good. But when Holly is going and looking to score, I think they look completely different when he's starting to really like go downhill, looking to score. Cause that's pretty much what happened in that last game when they had that little comeback. Once he started getting his offense going, they started rolling out of nowhere.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
for sure, Holly. And then one thing I'm starting to notice with the playoffs this year. I don't know if it's been like this in the recent past, but how three heavy these past how heavy we shoot threes. I feel like this year playoffs, like I don't know what the percentage is at the 3-point line,
They not
but it
hitting.
gotta be they
They
not
not hitting.
hitting in the
They not
playoffs
hitting.
at all in the threes. So you see these games going to 80, 90 points a game. So it really, like Drew was saying, it really showing like people gotta really have a bag, really have offense, and really gotta really have a scheme out there other than just throw people out there and just throw up threes all game. So that's the
That's
only thing
what's
I really
fucking
noticed.
Boston right now. That's what's
Yep.
really fucking Boston right now. I
Yeah,
mean, they down 2-0 off that. Niggas missing hella threes. Like
yeah,
it's off that. Go to the cup, nigga. Like
I
y'all refuse to go
yeah,
to the cup. And it's showing. It's showing.
yeah, I
Matt,
think
yeah,
what
there
about
was a
you?
stat. They was like 25 out of 100 from threes in the
yeah,
past two
Yeah.
them last two
yeah.
games. That's crazy.
25% in 2 games. Come on. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say New York stand up. You know what I'm saying?
New
I was gonna
York.
say Big Body
Yeah.
Brunson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, New York.
Hey, you know,
New
hey,
York.
Brunson is standing out to me. Like the Knicks in general, they look like a team, they look like a playoff team that should do what they're doing now. They didn't necessarily prove it all year, but they look like the team that is supposed to get it done. Out of the the teams in the playoffs, the Knicks and Indiana are playing the best ball right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that has to like mean for something. And I think the Knicks have next to maybe Shea and Joker, they have the next best one-on-one guy, which is Brunson.
Well, he won
I
clutch player of the year, so I
right.
mean
So
technically he is one.
he is
Technically.
one. So
He
like
leading
the
the playoffs in points as well.
see, so it's like we already know who our number one guy, and the guys around them have had to be number ones in other situations, right? You have Josh Hart, who's had to be a number one in college. You had Michael, who was a number one in Brooklyn. You got Cat down there, right? You got OG, who had to be a number one in Toronto for a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like you have your role players are well versed enough. And then remember we was talking in the other chat, you know what I mean, when I said, hey, McBride gonna have to play, and he's hooping right off the bench, because it's like, all right, you got to match that energy. So I like what the Knicks is doing. Of course, I like what Indiana's doing. I think kind of echoing that Halliburton kind of has like that a game that's unorthodox, so he can hit you in a few ways to where you don't necessarily think he's gonna hit you, and he does. I think in the West that with Steph going down, that's tough. You know, you got to try to make it a couple weeks without Steph. It's crazy.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
They ain't gonna. Yeah,
they ain't gonna make it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit look tough tonight. That shit look bad tonight. I was watching it in Wings, and I'm watching it like, I'm gonna be a buck with you, bro. A nigga who ain't played last series is your only hope to win, and he got to drop 50 because he the only nigga who can. Like you like Jimmy Butler ain't gonna do it. Potts can only eat off of Steph's gravity. So when you don't have the gravity dude out there, it's tough. I don't even see how they gonna lose by 20 the rest of the series. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
They waiting on Buddy, man.
No, Buddy.
Buddy did. Buddy did what he did.
I think Alfred. I think my biggest surprise would be I'm not really surprised with Holly though. Like, I'm not really surprised with Holly because that's what he do. Like, he gonna get to the rim. He gonna win the second half. He ain't gonna do shit. Maybe it's just because I be betting. So I be knowing he don't be doing shit in the first half. In the second half, he gonna go crazy. And it's all then the points gonna swing. Once he starts going crazy, now Siakam was already doing what he was doing. Miles Turner was already doing what he was doing. So now his 18 to 22 that he gets you, really it feels like in a half, it's straight on your ass. So it's kind of, that's what happened the last two games. The Knicks, are they a surprise though? I guess is my question, because if you look at their roster, like that was one thing we was talking about in the private chat. It was like, okay, Boston got Boston, right? They deep, but they're deep with the best role players.
Yeah, like
the best role players you can have at those positions makes them deep. Yeah. I feel like the Knicks, just to your point, they're turning ones into those role players. Yeah. So even if you were a 2, so like any OG Anunoby was a 3 or a 4 when the Raptors won the chip, Kawhi gone, Vliet gone, he now a 2. Now it wasn't winning basketball, but he still had to go get 24, 20, 25. Same with Mikal Bridges. It wasn't winning basketball.
Right.
But if he wasn't getting 24, they suck.
Right.
And so now you can put these niggas in their college places. Like Mikal can be what he was at Villanova.
Yeah.
Not the number 1, off the ball, go lock up the best nigga. So if you 0-6, go get me that steal, go get me that block, get me out of this game. I don't care that you're 0-6 because I got Big Body Brunson. I got Cat, Mr. Fluke himself. Him and Julius, them Kentucky niggas fluke. I don't care what nobody says. The Kentucky niggas are the most flukest niggas in the league. Them and Jamal, they got the all-team fluke. All-team fluke at Kentucky. But I think the Knicks for me are probably one of the highlights for sure. And then I'm gonna go with the Lakers losing in the first round.
For sure.
I mean, nobody's seen that. I don't think anybody's seen.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna lose, it's probably gonna be in 7. But to get gentleman sweep is kind of crazy.
If you look at and I mean this with so much respect.
Okay.
The Timberwolves suck. Like the Timberwolves really suck. Like, but they have fluke players that against us kill us. I can't use the Warriors because Steph is now hurt.
Yeah.
So you gonna beat this team sucks. Warriors suck without Steph. So it's tough. Now your next series you playing the Nuggets or Thunder. I don't know if I like this, Chip, which leads me to my next question. Who is your predictions for the NBA Finals this year? Bill, I'm going to start with you.
I'm going to say Knicks versus Nuggets. And New York going to stand up.
New York?
Yeah.
New York stand up?
Yeah.
What's your series count?
New York should win that series in 6 games.
Against who? I ain't hear it.
Nuggets. What you got, DJ?
I know y'all. I know y'all don't like the T-Wolves.
Oh man.
I still all right. I think they gonna make it, but I don't think they gonna win it. I still got Boston. I still got Boston going to the finals. Even though they look bad, even though they look terrible, we always see this Boston team look like this, and then
Somewhere
somehow
in the
they still
series,
be going.
For sure.
They gonna end up going to 7 somehow. I don't even know how. They probably gonna go down 0-3 and still come
Beat
back
the
and win
Knicks
4.
2 times at home. That's the only way how. But I feel like they can do it.
They can.
So I'm gonna go with Boston. But if I didn't, I really want the Knicks to win though. Just because I feel like New York would go crazy if they win.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's what I picked.
Drew, so what you got?
I got, you know what? Surprisingly I got OKC in Cleveland. I'm gonna stick with that. I stuck with that at the top of the playoffs.
They hurt.
Yeah. I still think Cleveland is scary when they have everybody, and I think everybody will still play hurt, and then you'll get to see their strength when everybody plays. So I still think I'm gonna go Cleveland and I'm gonna go OKC, but I'm hoping it goes Denver versus New York, and I think Denver's gonna win. I just there's nobody in the NBA better than Jokic, and I just think it's hard to beat him 4 times if he's like really putting the puzzle pieces together like himself. If he could put the puzzle pieces together and like figure out how to keep his team in games, when it comes down to like getting buckets at the end, I know he's good for him, and I know other people aren't, because I think they're just gonna blitz like SGA, get it out of his hand. Now it's like, who else is gonna score? And if they play the Knicks and it's the same way in the playoffs, well, we'll just blitz Brunson, get the ball out of his hands, and then we just gonna force everybody else to try to score.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's what I got. I got Knicks and Nuggets, and I got Nuggets winning because I am of the belief that experience is key, and champions know how to win championship games. If you don't play against a champion, I'm always gonna pick the champions. Like if Knicks ain't got none, they ain't got one.
Right.
So you got to show me. I ain't saying it's impossible, but you just gotta. I'm gonna take the vets. So I'm gonna take Nuggets, Knicks. I'm gonna take the Nuggets to win.
That boy Russ get his first one.
I'm gonna take the Nuggets to win. I'm gonna take the Nuggets to win in 7. I'm gonna take the Nuggets.
7.
Oh, in 7. All right. See, I like that because I
was gonna go 6.
I look at it like this
because they not coached.
They not
coached. So you gotta beat them niggas by Joker, and I feel like them playing, which they gonna figure it out. But I feel like it's gonna be back and forth. You're gonna lose one, win one, lose one, win one. and y'all got the home court event, right?
Yeah.
No, not Knicks would,
no.
right?
The Knicks would.
Because they were the 4th seed. Knicks
Who's
was
the
the 3rd
fourth?
seed.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
the
Knicks
Knicks.
would. Well, do they do it by seeds or do they go by overall record?
Seed now.
I think they go by seeds or they go by season series, but I think they only play 2. So yeah, they go by seeds.
Okay.
So,
yeah. If I think because the top 3 teams in each, the top 4 teams in each conference, I think were division leaders, so they have to go by rank, like 3rd or 4th, like whoever's the top seed.
But I think it's opposite. Honestly, I think Thibodeau running these guys, they knees is falling off the bone.
Well, you right, but I'm looking at
it.
What if
you can afford it though if you the Knicks? If it ain't Brunson, you can afford it.
Hey, look.
I think they all going 7. To be honest, they all gonna be tired by the time they get to the finals.
Yeah, but if Michael Porter Jr. is walking into that finals with one arm, like who's he gonna guard? He gonna guard OG? He gonna guard Michael? You get what I'm saying?
If they get to the finals though, that's still gonna be the question. I feel like that's been the question since.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Gordon got 2 game winners this playoff.
But I'm taking the chance. I don't give a fuck. That nigga had to guard somebody. They won already. He had to guard somebody. And then
he guarded.
You know what I mean? Hey, guard. Like the nigga ain't never won, so it's like, well, who you gonna guard? You showed me that you can guard and win it. Who they play?
They played the Clippers. They play.
No, when they won the chip.
They played
Miami.
Oh, they trash.
You wouldn't guard
They play Miami.
They play Miami, but it's also like who Brunson gonna guard? You can hide him against them. I mean Detroit. Put him on Thompson. Can't really shoot. You can hide him here. Just put him on somebody that ain't gonna go to the paint because they want to do is shoot threes.
Who, the Nuggets? Or if we play
the Knicks, Brunson. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they play the Nuggets, he can't. I mean,
shoot 41% again, nigga. Do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like the only person I see them putting them on
the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
You did it against the Clippers. You gonna have to do it for the playoffs, nigga. Yeah. And if you do it for the playoffs, y'all gonna win.
You deserve the chip.
You deserve the chip. It's on your ass, Russ.
It's gonna be Russ.
It's on.
He gonna guard Russ.
He ain't guarding or Christian Bronze. Like I'll figure it out. It's not like they got killers over there.
Oh yeah,
like I can figure it out.
Yeah,
but Denver. The thing that's scaring me about Denver is like they don't settle. Like when you mentioned Boston. Like they missed 45 threes and they doubled down the second game. Like we just gonna keep
They said we not missing 45 again. Them niggas shot 35.
Right. Like what? But it's like Denver would be like, okay, we missing halftime. We not shooting those no more.
Yeah.
We going to the basket, and then you'll see AG go to the basket. Russ go to the basket. Then you got CB going to the basket. And it's like, okay, dang, they just bullying everybody at the basket. Then.
Yeah, I like Denver. I'll just say that the Knicks, Denver lost last year to Cat and them, right? To Minnesota in the playoffs. And the Knicks have that same style of team where you can do the whole Mitchell Robinson, Cat. You can make it hard on Joker. And then now on the opposite end, Joker's either guarding the dunk guy or he's guarding Cat on the perimeter, which allows Brunson to put you in the paint. And you know what I'm saying? It's just the same kind of dynamic.
Yeah. For sure. I see what you're saying.
And then I feel like it's chess at that point, right? And then I feel like, Thibodeau could out-coach that coach.
An assistant coach. Yeah.
I feel like he can, 100%. But I'm still going to take 2 MVPs to figure game 7 the fuck out. That's all you gotta do. Sure. You're gonna win a couple games, it's gonna be that. Figure it out. Game 7 hit. Hey,
your
post
game.
big dog. Post big dog.
Yeah.
Hey, post big dog. Hey, you sweat. Post big dog.
Yeah.
And I think the Nuggets figure it out.
Yeah.
But That's cool. That's a good topic. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna play some games. So
All right.
first game we're gonna play is called Top 5. And usually I ask Ocean or whoever's on with me to name me a random top 5 something, right? Usually be like last week I did Sanctus or last Tuesday, and it was name me your top 5 male singers of all time, right?
Okay.
So, but this time I'm gonna change it up because there's us, right? I'm changing it up, and this is sports podcast vibe. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and I'm gonna do blind rankings. So I'm gonna name y'all some players, and collectively, y'all have to put them where you feel like they should go. But it's one list. Y'all gotta agree where they would go. All right.
All right.
All right, hold on. All right. 1 through 5. Darius Garland.
5.
Damn.
You say 5. I'm
We
gonna say
already-
4. Because it's gonna be somebody on this list that is
So what
nasty.
you think he gonna stay with point guards? What you think he gonna stay with?
That's a good question.
If he gonna stay with point guards, then I'm cool with 4. But
All right,
you
we'll
think
go with
just
4.
players?
We'll go
Okay.
for
I'm gonna go 4.
All right, we'll go 4. He at the bottom where I'm at. 4.
So Darius Garland's at 4. Y'all got Darius Garland at 4.
4.
We can't move nothing. Just want to let
All
y'all
right,
know.
that's
DG at 4.
All right. Shay.
That's GA.
That's
Hey, I'm
Shay.
cool with 1. I'm cool getting him.
I'm cool with 1.
Gonna put him at 1.
I'm cool with 1.
all right, 1. All right, bet.
MVP.
We rocking. We rocking.
So
It's
Shay
still early. It's
at
early
number
for 1, but yeah.
It's
At
hella
number
early.
4, y'all got Darius Garland. Cade
Yeah.
Cunningham.
Ooh. 3.
I can
You think he 2?
argue. I can argue it, but I'm not mad at 3 though.
I think he can go 3 or 5.
Oh,
I think he can go
man.
3 or 5.
Who you think
Is
might
he
come?
better than Garland? Is he better than Garland?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure he better than Garland.
Okay, then
But-
we'll go 3.
Okay, hold on. Who you think gonna be next?
It's gonna be it's somebody nasty in here. I know it
I might
is.
be down to put him at 5 too though, because we low key already fucked up putting DG at 4.
All right, look. All right,
I'm
we
gonna go.
gambling.
Let's go to 3.
gamble.
Let's go to 3. Let's go to 3.
All right, 3.
Let's
So,
put him at 3.
so we got Shay at 1. Who we just put at 3?
Cade.
Cade at 3. 4, y'all have Darius Garland.
DG to PG.
Brunson.
2.
Yeah, see, we fucked up. DG feeling us. 2.
Body
2.
is 2. Big body is 2.
Who he about to have 5?
We messed
Luka
up.
Doncic.
5, I guess, man. Then we messed up.
Hey.
You said who? Luka?
Hey, the way he was looking in the playoffs.
Hey, he's still
Right.
getting. Hey, he was looking nasty, but he still was
Them
getting
40-yard
30.
buckets.
He was still getting
Luka at
30.
5.
So y'all top 5 point guards out of the list of names I named was Shea at 1, Big Body Brunson at 2, Cade at 3, right?
Yeah.
Cade at 3, Garland at 4, and Luka at 5.
Trash.
Shit, I love the K love though.
Y'all did give Cade some damn love for sure.
Yeah. That's why I was
That
like,
nigga 5.
5.
That
I was like,
nigga's
yo,
5.
5.
He's
Hey, I fuck with
5.
him, man.
He's 5 or 4, wherever you like your preference. The nigga's 5 or 4.
I think he better than Garland. I don't think he better than anybody else on that list.
Then that's who the 4 and 5 is to me.
4 or 5.
Right.
Yeah, Luka. You could have switched Luka and Cade, and it would have been straight.
Yeah,
All right,
or
bet.
Yeah, or body.
It's a cool list. Cool
Luka
list.
should have went
It's
to
cool.
the 2.
All right, next game. This game is called Caption This. I'm gonna give each of y'all one picture. It's gonna pop up, and y'all gonna give me the funniest caption that comes to your mind with the picture. All right.
All right.
All right.
DJ, this one's for you.
It look like he about to go shit on them boys, man. Hey, it look like he ready to go shit on these boys. Eh?
Bet. I'm shitting on them boys. That nigga's crazy for that.
Yeah, what is he doing?
That nigga was mad. He was trying to kill the ref.
Yeah,
Drew, this for you.
Oh man,
That is the most Drew caption right here.
that boy looking like, hey, can you get a little bit more off the top?
No, ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Ain't nothing to get off.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way you getting nothing off the top.
That boy like, man, just a little bit more on the top.
Yeah, see? Oh my goodness.
Hey, Bill, this one's for you.
Oh man,
That Jim Jones?
Oh no.
It's the
Man.
hardest.
That's what the caption says, man. Oh no, man. That's out. That's out. The caption say that's out.
That's out. This nigga is in a Converse maroon outfit.
Suede.
Skateboard on in the basketball gym.
It looks
With
suede.
feeling
Crazy.
That's
This
nasty.
is crazy.
With
This
shorts
is crazy.
touching the ankles too.
Hey, no, but look at his shoes. His shoes, he got them tied tight, boy.
Them bitches is choking.
I'm like,
Okay. And that concludes this game of Caption This. All right, so we got 2 more games and then we out of here, fellas. This game is called Who Said It? And this is a crowd favorite game right here. So if you're tuning in, y'all know what time it is. So I'm going to give y'all quotes that celebrity said. And I'm going to give y'all some options from those quotes. And you're going to tell me what celebrity said it. But it's sports. So it's all sports shit, all basketball vibes. So collectively, everybody's 3-7. So I need y'all to get this dub to help Ocean out. He's trash at this game. He has 1 dub. So the L's are all him, and the dubs have been the guests. So if y'all come in, all y'all need to do is get majority right. So there's 3 of y'all. I need 2 answers right. That's it. All right. Bill, we're going to start with you. The quote is, if it ain't got animal print on it, it's either a hoe or a pimp. If it ain't got animal print on it,
whoa,
it's either a hoe or a pimp.
Okay. This is basketball?
This is only basketball. First choice. I'm going to give you choices. I'm going to give you options. First choice, Draymond Green. Second choice, Gary Payton. Third choice, Charles Barkley.
Ooh.
If it got animal print on it, it's either a hoe or a pimp.
Oh, that's Charles Barkley.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is indeed Charles Barkley.
That's what I was thinking too.
Charles said that on TNT. He's crazy for that. He is crazy.
Yeah, that boy is crazy.
All right, Drew, this one's for you. I was dropping 40K at the strip club. I was an idiot with a backpack full of money. I was dropping 40K at the strip club. I was an idiot with a backpack full of money. First choice, Gilbert Arenas. Second choice, Nick Young. Third choice, Lou Will. I was dropping 40K at the strip club. and I was an idiot with a backpack full of money.
All
I'm
these
gonna go
niggas just say
Gil.
that.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go Gil. Final answer.
Gilbert Arenas is correct.
They
Damn.
look
Yeah,
like
that
they
sound like
all
something he
say
go.
that.
I know.
That's the
I
point.
ain't
I be
know.
trying to find names with niggas that say it. I be like, what's the nigga that match these niggas out and say it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you tip me up with the Nick Young. I was like, I'm gonna just go.
Hey, got to throw in lemon pepper Lou
Yeah,
too.
lemon pepper. Yeah, lemon pepper.
All right,
For
DJ,
sure.
it's on you. I'm a very smart person. I can count to at least 10. I'm a very smart person. I can count to at least 10. First choice, Rudy Gobert. Second choice, Kwame Brown. Third choice, JaVale McGee.
Oh, I think this is JaVale.
Final answer.
I don't even know. Let's go. Yeah.
You are correct. Y'all,
Oh,
the
okay.
first time y'all swept the game.
Let's
Caption This.
go.
Y'all's nice. Y'all slid that. Y'all slid that. I was hoping they stumble y'all up a few times. I was hoping DJ wasn't too confident in his answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought it was.
I think I remember that interview. That's all.
Any
I
idiot
thought.
said he gave
I
at
thought it
least
was
10.
Kwame.
All right, bet. So next game and the last game of the night. This is called Red Flags and Green Lights. I'm gonna name some things from basketball sports that's a red flag, hell nah, or a green light. Like, I fuck with it. All right, cool, easy, simple
Yeah.
enough. I'm gonna give
So-
each of y'all two. Drew skips practice and never weights trains, but averages 24 a game.
Man, that's a red. I'm gonna go. That's a red. That's a red flag.
You can elaborate if you want to. Red flag.
Yeah, no, because I was thinking about me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about me, but like, but then when you want to advance, you need that. You need those extra too. So it's like, yeah, that's a red flag for sure.
For sure. DJ, first to arrive, last to leave, always watching film, never runs the plays the coach wants.
Mm.
Yeah,
They
that last
never
one.
ran the play that the coach.
He's first to arrive, last to leave, watches all the film, but never runs the plays the coach calls.
You know what? I'm gonna say red light, right? But hey, I ain't gonna complain if he on my team though. But I'm gonna say red light.
All right.
Fair.
But I ain't mad if he on the team though. If he carrying.
It's fair. Bill
Yeah.
never passes the ball, but averages 7 threes a game.
Green. Green flag. I'm with it. Somebody else will get you the ball. He hit 7 threes a game. You could book 21 points from the 3-point line.
You can book it.
Yeah.
Book me. Yeah, book me. Yeah.
All right, Drew, back at you. Great rim runner, but never develops a jumper. Elite rim runner, never gets a jumper.
I'm gonna go green. That's a green flag. That's a green flag. I think. I think we're seeing it right now in the playoffs. Like always running to that three or trying to stretch the floor ain't always player when it comes to actually gotta do what you gotta do to win games. So if you say he's elite at rim running,
Elite.
all we gotta do is get him running to the rim in the half court, and we good. So I'm gonna go green.
So what is that? Prime Blake?
That's prime Russ.
Prime Russ,
Prime
prime.
Russ, Ja.
Prime Russ, Zion right now.
Kinda, yeah.
Zion, yeah, if he
Yeah.
ever fucking
If
can
he
play.
playing.
Yeah.
Second second year Miami Braun, that's elite. Like, you know, that's best of the best.
Oh yeah,
right
Brown alone. Now you said that.
No, that
That's
ain't
green
that
light
ain't
for
never
sure.
duplicated.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was 60% dunks. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
DJ never dribbles but never misses. So he never puts the ball on the floor,
Green light.
but when he shoots, it's a
Yeah, green light. That's the easy one. Ain't missing. Yeah, just get him the
Clay.
ball. Just catch and
Clay,
shoot. Yeah,
Clay 61.
yep. Pretty much 3/4.
Crazy.
I ain't even gotta do much on the bench.
Bet. Last one, Matt. Doesn't shy from big moments, but shoots 28% in those moments.
I'll take him. I'll take Green. I'll go Green. Because it'll be up to me to see if I'm going to give it to him this time or not. He ain't going to shy away.
Regardless of when you give it to him, it's 28.
Hey, look, it's 28. It's 28.
You can pick them 28s.
It's 28. But hopefully I can play the odds to where if I get it to you, you know, it might hit tonight.
It's gonna hit that. It's gonna hit the ladder. You know what I mean? It's gonna hit the upper ones.
It's
Yeah,
28.
it's gonna make it why it's 28. You know what I mean? And not
because
two.
somebody could have a good percentage, but he fluke. He's scared to shoot it. He just so happy that his half court shots going in. You know what I mean? At least I got somebody who's gonna take it. He ain't scared. We just gonna have to get you a percentage of it. I'll take it. It'll be green flag. I'll play him next to my man with the 21. Yeah, I'm playing.
That's real. That's real. All right, man. That concludes this episode of the Night Lounge. Let other people know where they can follow y'all, what they can do to support y'all, all that good stuff. Bill, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm one Matthew Aaron on IG, man. And you know, you guys tap in, you can follow me there, you know, hanging in there. Thanks for having me.
Always, brother. Always. Drew.
Yeah, just Drew Will too. Also got YouTube where I review movies, some cinema and shows and stuff like that. Also coaching AAU basketball and stuff like that. So y'all catch me around the Anaheim area, whatever, but just hit me up,
Got you. DJ.
I pretty much be on all platforms. Same as my name, just 2897. PlayStation as well. If you want to get smacked in some 2K or something, hey, hit me up. It don't matter. I'm here whenever.
Hell yeah, it's my guys, it's my guys. You know the deal. Follow patreon.com/7pn to get all your 7 Podcast Network shows and updates and all that good jazz. And we are here Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. Ocean will be back next week. So all y'all bothering me about him, he's not here. He'll be here next week. So before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with a very special message. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. And in the world where you can be anything and everything, be both. We'll see y'all next week, and peace.
Peace.